Hey y'all, it's your girl Irissah. We are Jersey, and today we have rapper and producer Macc Mccray. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm okay. I'm good.
That's good. So how long have you been making music?
Forever. It seems like I started writing when I was like 8. And then I got into producing when I got a computer around like 15, 16.
Okay.
And then so on and so forth.
Okay, so I know you're from West Orange. What was it like growing up there?
I actually didn't grow up there. I've been living there for like the past 10 years maybe. But I grew up in North though.
Oh, okay.
So around like the Ivy Hill area. Then I moved over into the South Ford area, I went to Weequay. And then from there I moved to where I am now. So
Okay.
I just tell people I'm from West Orange because I've been living there, most consistently. But I'm from Jersey.
Okay. So what do you like more, rapping or producing?
I like producing more.
Okay.
It's close, but if I had to like pick one, I like producing.
Okay. Now I know you also do like freestyle rap. So like, tell me, were you one of those kids to do rap battles at recess? Yeah.
Not until high school though.
Okay.
Some people knew I rapped like middle school or whatever, but it wasn't like it was kids, So by the time high school came around, like sophomore year, junior year, people started to know I rapped, and then I was battling people in the cafeteria at lunch. Sometimes I wouldn't even eat. I'd just like grab like the milk and go right to the back, start battling folks after school. And I was a big fan of battle rap, so that helped a lot too.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely one of those kids that was like, yo, meet me in the back, with your
Right.
bars, no paper. That was me though.
That's dope. So do you have any songs currently on repeat right now? And what artists do you listen to?
I listen to everybody. What's a song I have on repeat right now? I know it. It's not in my hand right. Migos and Drake, Having Our Way.
Okay.
That's one of them. Biggie by Prince Hill. That's another one that's on there. And I don't know. I can't think. It's an on spot question. I don't know, but I know those two. Probably because I just listened to them before I got here. But yeah, those are on repeat for real.
Okay, so what would you consider your genre?
Hip hop. I've been told that I make like great music to work out to. So I know I do put a lot of energy in my music. So I guess that's what people hear, or like that's what they use it for mostly. But it's rap, energetic. I bring a lot of energy. I make the beats. I play drums, so the drums in my beats are like real like heavy. They knock, they hit real hard. So that's kind of where like my music is. It's energy based, and then when I perform, I give a lot of energy because the music has so much energy. So I try to get the crowd involved in the music and reciprocate all that energy. So.
Right. I was listening to your last project, Roll the Dice, and I really fucked with that because it was giving like trap soul, like
Thank you.
it had like it was vibey. I really
So with that project, it was like a collection of smaller projects, and on streaming, I ended up taking them down for a dumb reason, but I put them back up as one whole project called the Deluxe, and I threw some extra songs in there. But every 3 songs is a different feel. So like I don't know if you knew that, but like the first 3, they're more like the trap soul, the melodic, the R&B. Then the next 3 are more like just rapping, like hard beats, me just rapping. And then the last 3 are more lyrical, like actual like whole full songs, as opposed to just me, getting bars off or the emotional stuff. So they were 3 different projects, and then I ended up just putting one and then slapping some extra stuff on there.
Okay.
But
So
that's why it's called Roll the Dice, because there's different feels on it.
okay, got you. That makes sense.
I try.
So do you have anyone in mind that you want to produce for, just collab with in general?
Does it matter if they're local or like?
No, yeah, anyone.
Big? I definitely want to get some work in with. Let me see. I'm gonna go local first. I definitely want to work with Marcus Araya. I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen, but it's gonna happen. A couple other Jersey people too that I have worked with, but I want to do more work with, like Prince Hill. Jay Wonder is another person I want to really tap in some more with. I like ASAP Ferg a lot.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, like my music has a lot of energy in it, and I like his music for that same reason. And and I've seen him perform a couple times. Great performer. So I definitely want to like produce for him. A couple other people though. It's like I said, I listen to everybody, so I hear like certain things that I can do in people's, tracks or whatever. So wherever it takes me. But there's definitely like I have a short list of people that I definitely want to work with.
Okay, that's good. So I know you love performing. So how do you prep for that moment?
I don't.
Yes.
I just go. I mean, I know my music because like I write it, I record it, I mix it, so I know the songs. It's just a matter of me just getting up. Like you never know what the crowd is gonna do. So like for shows, sometimes they might be already warmed up, depending on who went before you. They might not be warmed up, or they might just be all high and whatnot and dead. So y'all might have to wake them up. So you never really know, but. Before I go and I try to fill out the crowd, I try to peep what's going on, I try to see how they react to other people, or, before I get up there, so that I know what I have to do and how I have to approach them in order to get them involved. A lot of times, like I notice, I'm the person that, if they're not already awake by the time I go up, then like, all right, I gotta be the one to wake people up. So sometimes I go a little harder than normal, but I never plan it out ahead of time. Like I figure it out when I get there, and I fill out the crowd.
Okay, so I know you have a clothing line.
Oh, we're falling, but I do.
Rich People Sleep.
Falling but not falling off. Rich People Sleep is a brand I started in like 2014, 2015. And I just created like a little LLC to release some music under. And then I ended up, COVID, I want to say. I was one of those people that started a business in quarantine, but I always like clothes. I used to alter my own stuff back in like high school with a sewing machine or just cutting stuff or whatever. So I wanted to figure out a way to make apparel and not like merch. That's why my name isn't on any of it, but something that could represent what I believe in. So I took the name Rich People Sleep and started playing with some designs, and I came up with a clothing brand. So I have some things available on my website right now, some summer things. I have t-shirts. There's athletic shorts. I sold out of the sweatpants that I'm sporting right now, but I'm expanding, slowly. Right now it's a one-man show, so I'm screen printing everything. I'm doing the majority of the designing by myself. The packing, the shipping, it's independent stuff, but it's growing, it's expanding. I'm getting my stuff out to people with a bigger following. Being that I am an artist, I've been doing things the smart way by reaching out to some of my artist friends, use their fan base to try to grow mine with the brand. And I've also been selling music underneath it, well not underneath, like with it. So anybody that orders off the site, I send them something extra, whether it be some music that's not out yet or something else. I keep the businesses together. So and what Rich People Sleep means to me is like rich people have the luxury to be able to take a rest or take a day off to sleep. Right. We got to stay up 3-4 o'clock in the morning, make sure everything is right. We don't have as much of a team as they do or as much access to resources as they do, so we have to work harder, meaning that we lose sleep. So I'm not saying that rich people can just chill and and do nothing. They work, but they don't work as hard as we do.
Right.
So that's what this stands for. So I feel like until I can become that, I can wear it. It's like in a way of manifestation and speaking things into existence. So if I'm wearing stuff that says rich all the time, I have other shirts that say rich across. If I'm wearing it all the time, eventually, I'm trying to bring that upon myself. So it works multiple ways, but that's what the brand is.
That's really dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I know in this industry there could be like a lot of straight up bad energy sometimes. So how would you say you protect your peace, I guess? Like whenever you come across stuff like that.
That's a good question. I'm trying to get the hang of that or be better at that now. Because as an artist, I take everything personally. I don't know about other artists. But not everything, but most things I take personally, especially when it's something dealing with my craft. So if I send a song out, they don't respond, or they're taking forever, or I don't hear back. Like I take things like that personally. Or if I reach out about the clothes, I want to send somebody some stuff, they don't hit me back. So I'm trying to learn or get the habit of not taking things so personally.
Yeah, because I feel like timing is everything. Like, because sometimes things are meant to happen in that moment, and sometimes it's meant to happen 2 years down the line.
So I'm trying to get the hang of that. But I feel like we can bring unwanted energy onto ourselves by just doing things like that, like taking things personal that shouldn't be taken personal. We bring that on ourselves, but really it's not really there. You know, our minds are powerful, so whatever we are set in motion will start happening as long as we keep those thoughts. So if I don't think like, all right, they're trying to play me, or they ain't fucking with my song or whatever, I don't think that, then that won't be the case. Right. So I just try to block it out. But like I said, I'm still working on that. So sometimes I do get a little pissed off when y'all answer my messages. But I don't know. We're human, so we're growing. We grow.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say is one of the hardest thing about being a musician?
Getting out of our own way.
You said what?
Getting out of our own way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like, we make things, don't release them, or we think too much about it. We think it's not good enough. We got to tweak it some more. We hinder ourselves. Yeah. So once we step out of our own way and start realizing, like, okay, well, it doesn't matter if I have 5 retweets or 10 likes or whatever. Like, it can grow, but it has to start somewhere. So we have to step aside and just let things happen. Yeah. But that is the hard part. A lot of musicians, especially myself, some of my artist friends, I know we all go through it, but I think that's the biggest thing. If we get out of our own way and stop thinking so much on certain things that don't need to be thought about, like the negative energy or whatever. Like, we don't have to focus on that, and things can just happen for us.
I feel like that also goes along with being sensitive about your craft. Like, sometimes you may not know how people are gonna take your music, so you just keep it on hold for that long, and I've never tried it.
Me, I'll do that. I think we all, like I said, we all do it to an extent. Some people are worse than others. Some people just never put stuff out and they second guess everything, But yeah, I feel like we just, as artists, we just need to step out of our own way. Even if, we do have a team or whatever, it's still us at the end of the day that has to be okay with everything that we're doing. Right. So once that happens, or once that starts to happen, then, the progress moving forward can start. Okay.
So do you have any advice for someone like me who's never made a beat before but wants to get into producing?
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube. I've been asked, people have asked me to yo, can you show me how to make beats? Can you get me started? I can tell you, but I learned on YouTube. So okay. I don't really know how to teach anybody. There's channels that I can direct people to. I use this guy, or I reference this, so I can help people learn from what I learned from, but I can't sit and show somebody because it's different for everybody.
Right.
We can use the same software or whatever, it has the same sounds, but the way you might use it is different from the way I might use it. So I definitely recommend YouTube University.
That makes sense though, because I use YouTube for everything else, so why can't I use YouTube for that?
For everything.
Right.
Anything.
Literally.
I go on YouTube to find shit that's wrong with YouTube.
No, right.
Because they move stuff. They keep changing YouTube. I gotta look it up on YouTube. But no, I would definitely recommend that though. For a lot of stuff. There's people out there that just make stuff solely because they know somebody's gonna be looking for it. And there's trillions of videos on YouTube. So you'll find something. Like a hair video. I'm pretty sure there's a video on how to put this couch together.
That's how I learned how to do my hair and everything.
So I'm a big fan of YouTube as far as being a learning platform for anything.
Got you.
So use YouTube.
Thank you. That's actually great advice.
I can help you sharpen it. I can help you tweak certain things, but in order to learn or just to get the basics, I would recommend that.
Okay. Cool. So what can we expect from you with your brand and your music for the summer?
You can definitely expect more apparel. I will be restocking the bandanas, coming out with new colorways. These shirts are not out, but I'm wearing it so I can promote it. They will be out in about 2 weeks from whatever today is. So by the time this drops, I'm guessing that they will be out. You can check them out on the website, MaccMccray.net/shop. Or you can pull up on me in person. You can hit me, DM me. I'll drop it off to you. We'll make arrangements. I have a new album coming out. I haven't dropped one in about a year and some change, but I do have a new album coming out. A song from the album is dropping on July 4th. It's called Tunnel Vision. What else do I have coming? I don't know, but tap in with me, man. We'll figure out together. I'm a busy guy, so I try to keep everything in my brain or written on my phone. It's over there right now, but I definitely have some things coming up. I'm not like one of those, coming soon type of people. I like to tell it when it's ready. So.
Right. I'm saying I'm like that.
The shirts are ready. Those will be available soon. The music is ready. It is coming out. Everything I said that's coming out is actually coming out. There's dates for it. So I'm not sure when this is going to come out. I don't want to timestamp it really, but though these things are coming out. New apparel, so just keep tapping with me. There's new music coming. I have some spots on other people's projects that's coming out very soon. So I'm coming. I'm here. I'm making noise.
That's right. You heard it here at We Are Jersey. I'm Irissah, Macc Mccray. See you next time.
We are Jersey. 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 We are Jersey.